let's take a look at your business and supercharge your business and simplify your life by streamlining systems and processes and putting them into place in the first place. So that screen could have been a little bit more definitive here. So we want to start by, as I mentioned in the overview, identifying your high impact business processes. That's the first step here. And you take a look at these processes and the areas that need improvement, because we have a tendency to overcomplicate things. So we're looking at how to simplify our business, how to clarify our business so that we can easily pass the baton. Even if we're not doing it now, we want to be ready, okay? So it really results, the way we've overcomplicated things, we do things the way we've always done them. It doesn't mean it's the best way to do them. So that results in and of itself in inefficiency because we don't have well-defined goals and processes and outcomes that each process is supposed to reach. And so we're not working the ideal, we're working with what's always been done, and that's not always the best way. So we're looking for areas that need improvement. We want to, as I said, simplify and streamline by having the most straightforward process in place. So we're looking for inefficiencies. We're also looking for areas that we spend too much time, or processes that have a significant impact, we haven't paid attention to them to the level we should. Processes come usually under these three categories: operational, and I'm just listing some out here for ideas: marketing, sales, process, closing, etc. Right? Because we know how to grow a business is to maximize our revenue. We need more customers, we need more dollars per customer, and we need more repeat referrals. So that's what operational is all about. We need to support the system, support you, support the client. So those might be client care coordinators, those kinds of things, the mechanisms for supporting. And management, you have to run your business, you have to manage the finances, set strategies, etc. I think I have a screen coming up that shows that. So these may or may not fit your business. It's just an overview of what might fall under operational processes, as I've already said: marketing, sales, process, closing, and then the follow-up and repeat and referral business. So that's the customer journey, so to speak. And we're talking about support, as I mentioned, hiring and recruiting for your team, training them, technology support and technical support, client care, those kinds of things fall under support processes. Management is your process to improve things, the strategic planning, budgeting and finance, setting the vision, and positioning yourself in the marketplace. And I talked about in Maximize Revenue that we want to productize different offerings to the consumer. And that's where this would fall under the management process. So we want to identify processes, first of all, that could be easily delegated most quickly and most easily. I did a segment earlier on getting out of the weeds. In essence, this is an advanced version or going beyond that. When we look at your overall business, what could be delegated most quickly and most easily first to help free up time so it would deliver to you immediate. These are things that will deliver immediate benefits to you and your client. It will free up time, it'll free up mental energy, it'll free up resources, and maybe it has the impact on the consumer where you're having fewer problems. Those are the kinds of things we want to look at to quickly delegate or document for delegation first. Primary processes are likely to have the most significant impact on your business. So primary processes, I always think of as the customer journey, from the time they are introduced to you in your marketing through the process of where they come in a little bit closer and they end up meeting with you and converting them. That's the sales process. And then they have to go through the transactional process, and then the closing process, and then finally the follow-up for repeat and referrals. So they're basically going into a new funnel of customer service or client journey, so that these are the processes that have the most impact on your business typically. So we want to identify high impact processes for improvement. First, we have to know what they are, and then we have to look at where there are sticking points, and we want to focus on improving the process so that we're more effective and efficient. And that has a leveraging effect where if we have a flaw in our customer journey that tends to lose the experience, then we get less referral and repeat business. So if we fix that, there are points of leverage. You understand what I'm saying? So identify which processes are most inefficient, complicated, or costly that aren't resulting in a benefit to the client as they're going through the customer journey, or that are supporting your team so that they're feeling better and being more efficient, etc. So ask for feedback from the team members if you have a team that are in those roles, or seek feedback from people that have been through your customer journey to see what areas they identified as being a problem area. And of course, your own thought process. Take some of your transactions and visit them step by step and see where they can be improved, and note the problem areas that you're already aware of when you do that. So ask yourself and team members what's working, what isn't working, where are the resources being used most and oftentimes least efficiently, where are you spending the most time? And again, the whole idea is to become more efficient and effective and to streamline things. So begin to choose one process that you've identified as having the biggest impact and needing the most improvement, and keep your list of processes that need improvement to return and address them later. So we want to prioritize which one we're going to address next, but keep a master list. And this comes back to the agile process back in step 6 of the process of the Your Business, Your Life, Your Way program or framework. Step 6 is about how to use agile to keep track of things and then prioritize them. That would fall in this area here. All right, so again, we're looking for areas that we can pull you out of the weeds most quickly. We're looking for areas that are flawed or not working well, and by fixing them, we'll automatically improve your maximized revenue perspective because we're improving the customer journey. Then we're looking to prioritize these areas, and then we'll move on to other areas as we deem necessary, but those are the priority ones we need to identify right now. So your action steps: list the processes in your business that could benefit from improvements. I would list them all anyway, and again, we'll capture them on Agile. We want to focus on the ones that will get you out of the weeds, have the highest impact on the success of your business, typically the customer journey, that are most inefficient, that are straining your team or you, time, money, and energy, or resources, and that have had the most negative feedback, again, from your team or your customers that went through the journey. And so we're going to select the highest impact process to focus on just for the purposes of training. But again, we're capturing them all in Agile, and then we'll prioritize them. So you're selecting the number one that you are going to do first. And again, if you have any questions, bring them to the CRS or put them on Voxer. If you're a client of mine and want to go in deeper, feel free to schedule an appointment with me.